Hello, bonjour. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you are here. We try to go for a ski trip somewhere in the Alps each ski season. This year we went to Saint-Gervais-les-Bains in Haute-Savoie, France. Saint-Gervais to be short. Saint-Gervais is a great location to reach different ski areas without driving. It has 445 kilometers or 277 miles of piste. It's the third largest domain exclusively in France. The extensive map of ski lifts and long trails looks quite complicated, but it is exciting to explore. The ski area is called Évasion Mont Blanc and comprises ski resorts of Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc, Les Contamines, Montjoie, Megève, Gombleu, and La Giette. We skied at a few different resorts during this trip. I'll show you a few different ski resorts today and next few weeks. Oh, by the way, I just want to tell you that I lost my GoPro camera on the second day of skiing, so we had to rely on our phone cameras for the week. Today, please come with us to see Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc where we skied 2 non-consecutive days. Let's go! Allons-y! We have been planning to cross the Mont Blanc Tunnel to ski in Courmayeur, Italy today, since the cost to cross the tunnel is exempt for the skiers who have the ski pass called Mont Blanc Unlimited for 2 or more days. But unfortunately, heavy snow is forecasted on the Italian side of the Mont Blanc Tunnel. So we give up the idea of driving and crossing the tunnel in the border with our rented car that doesn't have snow tires. As we are renting an apartment about 200 meters from the Saint-Gervais gondola called l'Alpin, we decide to ski in Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc for today and the day after tomorrow. We take l'Alpin, a gondola or télécabine in French, to go up to Le Betex at the 1,400 meter level. Oh, l'Alpin is a brand new gondola built in 2024, before the start of the 2024-2025 ski season. It connects Le Châtelet at the elevation of 807 meters and the Plateau du Betex at an altitude of 1,450 meters. At Le Betex, we switch to another gondola called Betex Arbois, then a chairlift to Montjoux to go up to Montjoux at the altitude of 1,958 meters. It's beautiful here despite the mediocre visibility. Visibility is not great today and the snow is sticky as the temperature is above 0. In my humble opinion, most rest slopes in Saint-Gervais are not super challenging. I guess most intermediate skiers would go down rest slopes in Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc without much difficulty. Okay, let me show and tell here how we plan our daily skiing in the French Alps. We usually plan and make a reservation for lunch if possible, wherever we go skiing in France and Italy, as a meal is a serious business in these two countries. We take gondolas up the mountain and ski down multiple slopes, approaching the restaurant where we booked for lunch. By the time we arrive at the restaurant next to a piste or off-piste, it's lunchtime. Then we enjoy a great lunch for 1.5 hours or so. And we take chairlifts, T-bars, and gondolas to ski down the same piste or different pistes, going to where we started in the morning. When we get back to the starting point, it's usually between 4 and 4:30, and we call it a day. So I guess I'm not exaggerating to say that we ski to lunch when we come to the French Alps. Today is an exception though, as we changed our destination at the last minute and canceled a reservation for an Italian restaurant in Italy. But luckily, we find a nice chalet restaurant called Le Temple de la Croix on the Piste d'Orgères. We have a morning break there with beer and tea around 11 and make a reservation for 1 p.m. lunch. Of course, we check the lunch menu while having our beverages. That is when I realized that I lost my GoPro. It must have been dropped from my pocket. I almost panicked, and we ski down the same pistes we went to for the next 90 minutes and search for the GoPro that must have long gone. The scenery is fantastic, but I cannot really enjoy it until I completely give up the hope of finding my lost action camera. Now, having reconciled with the fact that I really lost my GoPro, I decide to enjoy lunch with a pichet or pitcher of wine. In the French Alps, there are so many delicious dishes of the Savoie specialty. I'll list and show you all the amazing Savoie food you must try soon. With a filled stomach, I regain my full energy and start my return journey to Le Betex to take a gondola down to Le Châtelet where we started our ski day this morning. Today is a sunny day since last week. We'll go to Saint-Nicolas-de-Véros, the ski area located east of Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc. As lunch in the mountain is so important as I said before, yesterday I called and made a reservation at the restaurant and shelter Le Refuge de Porcheret for today's lunch. We saw this restaurant on TV some time ago and have wanted to go there for a while. It is located about 200 meters off-piste from the red piste Marmotte. So we expect that it would take about 2 hours to get to our lunch place from L'Alpin et Le Châtelet, where we depart from. First, we take the gondola L'Alpin to go up to Le Betex. We take the chairlift Mont José next. Then the chairlift Lénon. And another chairlift Montjoux after. Then one more chairlift to Eport. Well, actually it is not like going up the mountain by chairlift, one after another. To take a certain chairlift or a T-bar, we need to ski down one or sometimes two pistes. It's like peak to valley to peak, and to valley again. And of course, we ski some pistes for pure fun as well. Oh, one noticeable thing about Saint-Gervais-Mont-Blanc is that there are a lot of téléskis, that are T-bars or T-bar lifts for French. They operate on rather steep hills here. It might be a bit scary if you're not used to, But it's actually quite fun to be pulled by a cable all the way up to a trail once you quickly learn how to take it. By the time we reach the top of Epol, it's already past noon. Wow, this is one of the most picturesque mountain views I've ever seen. Isn't this breathtaking? Well, now we have less than 30 minutes to get to the restaurant on time, but we are quite far from the restaurant. So I call and move our reservation for a half hour. But somehow we end up on a massive off-piste trail very far from Marmot, the piste that we should be on. Snow is very deep and I sink down if I don't glide over the snow quickly. I really struggled for over an hour to get out of the off-piste. I physically experienced how vast and immense the Alps terrain is and how heavy snow can be, which I would have avoided. When I get back on the piste, Marmot feels like the easiest flat slope I've ever skied down, even though it is a red piste. It's past 2 when we arrive at the restaurant and are very hungry. Thankfully, the owners are very understanding and serve us food quite quickly. Salad is so colorful and pretty, and salad dressing is amazing. Jus de porc braisé or braised pork cheek is extremely tender and delicious. Tarte aux myrtilles, or wild blueberry pie, is a regional specialty. It's so yummy. When I called the restaurant to reserve a table, I was informed that they didn't have an Interac machine, so that I would have to pay cash. So if you are planning to go to Le Refuge de Porcheraie, bring cash with you. When we finish our super late lunch, it's already 3:30. We start our journey back and hurry to ski down and take the chairlift to Chatrix. As the weather is perfect and we are well fed, we are able to enjoy the magnificent scenery and the ambience. The view of the town of Saint-Gervais from Latbang is so cozy and charming that I enjoy this gondola ride very much. It's almost like a giant postcard, you know? It's French pretty and its ambience is definitely very different from the Austrian ski towns. We went skiing in Tyrol, Austria last year. Please check out the Intermediate Skiers Day in the Alps, Obergurgl and Hochgurgl, with Style Tyrol Austria video. During the same ski trip, we skied in Zolden as well. Please watch the Extreme Skiing in Zolden, Austria, Gigeog, Rettenbach and Tiefenbach video. We put our skis in the ski locker we rented at Le Châtelet and walked back to our accommodation. It's just past 5, a perfect time to enjoy some après-ski drinks peacefully. I'll show you a charming ski resort in Chamonix Mont Blanc ski area next week. If you have enjoyed it, please do give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again next week. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my weekly videos. Thanks so much for watching.